Hi again, welcome to my kitchen. This is what to cook, and we're going to do coconut dumplings now. Like I said in my other video that I have a whole bunch of coconut that my husband got for me. Check in the background there. Here I have a whole bunch still remain. And for the next video now, I was doing everything one time, coconut oil, coconut dumplings at the same time. So when I was done those videos, I was exhausted. So the other video today, it's coconut dumplings. So it'll be fresh with fresh coconut, grated coconut and fresh coconut milk. So let's get to it. I have a cup and a half, or probably a cup and almost 3/4 of coconut milk and the grated coconut itself. I'm going to use this to make coconut dumplings, the coconut dumplings. I might not use all, but I'm trying because I want to get the coconut dumplings really have that flavor of the coconut itself. So most likely I'll use all to blend it together. Okay, I'm going to start my recipe, coconut dumpling, with a cup and a half of flour. I'm not making much. Pinch of salt. Then I'm going to add the fresh coconut milk with the grated coconut inside of here. I'm going to just add it in gradually. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take out the husk, grate the coconut part of it, and then add the liquid. I want to get all the coconut, grate the coconut inside of here. Settle onto the bottom. I did this recipe, today because I wanted to do another recipe about to make coconut oil. So I said, well, I'm in this process, I can make some coconut dumpling at the same time. Why not? So I'm going to knead this in, make a dough. So we're using basically the coconut milk to form our dumplings. I like coconut dumplings. I like the taste. I love coconut on the whole. I like the taste, a little crunchiness of the grated coconut in my coconut dumplings. I just love that. But I don't do this often because I know the amount of calories that we will get with a dish like this. I need to add a little more flour because it's a little too sticky. Okay, my dough is basically ready. What I'll do now, I'll put a pot of water on the fire, let that boil, come to a boil. And then I'll make my dumplings and put it in the boiling water. Before I go any further, I'm doing this recipe because I was making some coconut oil, basically doing everything from scratch. Now if you don't have the fresh coconut, and that takes time. So the easy way is just you could buy some coconut husk already pre-packed in the store. Buy a ton of coconut milk and you could make this coconut dumpling. And within minutes you are done. It's much easier. I just did it long way because I'm doing, like I said, coconut oil. I know there's something I forgot to mention. The amount of coconut, grated coconut that I had in the cup here was basically about a cup of it, of the coconut milk and the grated coconut. And as you see, I didn't use all of it because of the amount of flour that I had to use. Alright. Okay, I am back. My water is on the fire right now, getting ready to boil. So I'm going to make my dumpling into like little balls, and then, excuse my hands, in front of the camera. I think I'll leave a little more flour into this. Basically what I do first, I make them into little balls. If it's still a little sticky, I'll add extra flour. Put the piece of dough in my palm of my hand and kind of like make them into round balls like that. Make it easier. That's easier for you. Have a piece of dough and just kind of like make them into a ball. I use my fingertips to kind of like knead them into a ball. And then do the final thing, I just roll the dough in my hand. Don't have to be perfect. Just keep on doing this with the rest of the dough. Okay, so when I'm done making the balls, I'll take each ball, splash extra flour in there, And then I just put a piece of dough in the palm of my hand and just kind of like flatten it out like. Again, it don't have to be perfect. And you get something like that. And when the water comes to a boil, I'm going to put it in the boiling water. I don't really put it in the water before the water comes to a boil because what happens, it basically will drop to the bottom of the pot and they'll all stick together. My aunt told me that tip years ago. Auntie Winnie, she used to live over, she's now deceased. I've never forgotten that tip. So let me finish up these, put them in the pot, then you'll see how it looks. Coconut dumplings boiling. Coconut dumplings served with some saltfish. Oh gosh, all it. This will taste so good. Oh, I'm gonna have lunch now. It's now 25 to 4 p.m.